Howdy gamers, and welcome back to the channel. And if you need inspiration on what to play next, then stick around while I introduce you to games that will change your life.
Have you ever felt like you're just not connecting with games like you used to? Like when no game seems to hit quite right and you're left wondering if gaming just isn't fun anymore? Well, today I'm counting down 4 JRPGs that'll reignite your passion for gaming. Whether you're craving adventure, companionship, or a deep emotional story, these games have it all. Coming in at number 4, we have Persona 5 Royale, which is an emotional journey that will stay with you long after you finish it. The game follows a group of outcast high school students, the Phantom Thieves, who use their powers to infiltrate the minds of adults to change their corrupt hearts and desires. Eventually, it becomes clear that the core of this story is about building a family from unexpected places, a group of people who've all been wronged but find strength in each other to bring about justice. What makes this journey so special is the depth of connection you form with your teammates. These aren't just characters on the screen, they feel real, like people you've gone through the hardships of life and share personal growth with. By the time you finish the game, you realize you become a part of a group that gives you a sense of belonging. The emotional weight of the final scenes hits hard because you spent so much time building these relationships and now you have to let them go. And it's not just the story that makes Persona 5 Royale unforgettable. The art direction, gameplay, and soundtrack all complement the narrative beautifully. The combat is sleek and engaging, while the bold, stylish visuals make every scene pop with personality. The music especially adds layers to the emotional experience, with each track perfectly fitting the mood of a scene, whether it's an intense battle or a quite reflective moment with a friend. Ultimately, Persona 5 Royale is an experience that reminds you of the power of human connection, and when it's over, you're left with a bittersweet ache as if you said goodbye to a family you didn't know you needed. Next up at number 3 is Final Fantasy XIII. Now, it's no secret that my love for this game can be considered controversial, but myself and apparently many others, according to one of my previous videos, show that if you're willing to give this game a chance, it'll become a nostalgic memory of your gaming history. Overall, Final Fantasy XIII is all about fighting against fate to create your own destiny. The story centers around a group of characters who are marked by godlike beings to fulfill a dangerous and vague task, or be turned into monsters that can destroy the world. The reason I love this game despite the criticism is because the characters must face a realistic and immense hardship that everyone in life has to overcome, their own personal struggles and doubts. This message of perseverance is nothing but inspiring, showing that even when the path is unclear, moving forward is the only option. What makes this journey even more impactful is that none of the characters could have succeeded alone. Despite the immense odds stacked against them, the characters realize that with trust in one another, they can defy their fate and make their own future. Besides the story, the game boasts amazing graphics, fun gameplay, beautiful sceneries traditional to the Final Fantasy series that everyone will enjoy. At number 2 is Kingdom Hearts. Not only did it revolutionize the action JRPG genre, it also expresses perfectly the excitement and melancholy of adventure. The game follows Sora, Donald, and Goofy as they try to prevent the forces of darkness from destroying various Disney worlds. Kingdom Hearts probably has my favorite undertone message in all of gaming, that life often takes us from our comfort zones into the vast unknown where we have to rely on courage and curiosity to move forward. The game begins on a small, cozy island that eventually opens up to a much larger Disney universe filled with danger, excitement, and possibility. The story encourages you to keep moving, to keep exploring, even though you know every journey must eventually come to an end, leaving that lingering sadness of saying goodbye. Yet the game gently reminds you that endings aren't final, they're part of the adventure itself, allowing you to make space for something new. There's always more to discover, more friendships to forge, more worlds to explore, and more adventures to undertake, always waiting for those willing to seek it. Additionally, Kingdom Hearts gameplay set the foundation for many games that followed. Its innovative combat system combined real-time action with strategic RPG elements that allows players to engage in fast-paced fluid combat while integrating magic, summoning, and party management with amazing graphics for a 2002 game. Finally, at number 1 is Tales of Xillia. The game follows Jude and Mila as they navigate a conflict between two nations fighting for dwindling resources that eventually evolves into a complex plot of shadow governments and elemental spirit gods. Tales of Xillia was my introduction to the Tales series, and it's where I learned how much character development can really make or break a story. The way the characters evolve from their simple beginnings into deeply layered individuals is one of the game's most impressive features. As you play, you see not just their strengths but their vulnerabilities, which makes their growth feel real and rewarding. What really stood out to me though was the villains. These aren't your typical one-and-done bad guys, they're constantly returning to challenge the protagonist, making every victory against them feel genuinely earned. The motivations are complex and their recurring presence pushes both the characters and the story forward in meaningful ways. The journey of Tales of Xillia never feels handed to you. The story, character arcs, and even confrontations with the villains are something you have to work through and earn, which makes the whole experience that much more rewarding in the end. These 4 JRPGs offer more than just incredible gameplay and stories. They have the power to reignite your love for gaming.
They remind you of the joy of growing with beloved characters, discovering your inner strengths, and embracing any adventure that's thrown at you. So if you're feeling disconnected for gaming, these are the games that can lift you up when life feels overwhelming. And if you're ready to dive deeper, then go check out my other videos where I talk in depth how each of these games have cured my mental illnesses. Finally, if you got any joy and value out of this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And while you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe. So until next time, game on.